cold winds from the mountains are calling soft to me. The smell of scented heather brings bitter memory. The wild and lonely eagle up in the summer sky flies high o'er Shanna Golden, where my young Willie lies. I met him in the wintertime, when snow was on the ground. The Irish hills were peaceful, and love was all around. Scarcely 21 years old, a young man in his prime, we were married, darling Willie, by the eve of Christmas time. You fought them, darling Willie, all through the summer days. I heard the rifles firing in the mountains far away. I held you in my arms then, your blood ran free and bright, and you died in Shanna Golden on a lonely summer's night. Ah, but that was long ago, my love, and your son grows fine and tall. The hills, they are at peace again, the Saxon strangers gone. We'll place a red rose on your grave by the silvery pale moonlight, and we'll think of Shanna Golden on a lonely winter's night. My feet are here on Broadway this blessed harvest morn, and oh, the ache that's in them for the spot where I was born. My weary hands are blistered from toiling cold and heat, but oh, to swing a scythe today through fields of Irish wheat. Had I the chance to wander back or round a king's abode, sure I'd rather see the hawthorn tree down the old bog road. My mother died last springtime when Ireland's fields were green. The neighbors said her waking was the finest ever seen. There were snowdrops and primroses piled high beside her bed, and the village church was crowded when her funeral mass was said. But here was I on Broadway, just building bricks by load, when they carried out her coffin down the old bog road. Now life's a weary puzzle, past finding out by man. I'll take the day for what it's worth, and I'll do the best I can. Since no one cares a rush for me, what need to make a moan? I'll go my way, I'll draw my pay, and I'll smoke my pipe alone. Each human heart must know its grief, though bitter be the load. So God be with you, Ireland, and the old bog road. So God be with you, Ireland, and the old bog road.
Raised on songs and stories, heroes of renown, the past and tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes that once was a part of Dublin in the rare old time. Ring a ring a rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old time. Oh, me name it is Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be, born hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy, like me house that fell to progress, me trade's a memory. Oh, I courted Peggy Dignam, as pretty as you please. Oh, a rogue and a child of Mary, from the rebel liberty. I lost her to a student chap with skin as black as coal, when he took her off to Birmingham. He took away my soul. Ring a rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old time. Now the years have made me bitter, the gargles dimmed me brain, for Dublin keeps on changing, nothing seems the same. The metropole and pillar gone, and the royal lungs since pulled down, as the grey unyielding concrete makes a city of my town. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old time. Fare thee well, my Anna Liffey, I can no longer stay and watch the new glass cages spring up down the quay. Me mind's too full of memories, too old to learn new chimes. I'm a part of what was Dublin in the rare old time. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy, as the light declines, I remember Dublin city in the rare old time. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, growing apples and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street. At least when I ask them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. You remember young Peter O'Loughlin, of course. Well, he's over here now, at the head of the force. I met him one day, I was crossing the Strand, and he stopped the whole street with one wave of his hand. And as we stood talking of days that were gone, should the whole population of London looked on. But for all his great powers, he's wishful to be where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. I believe that when writing a wish you expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed. Well, if you believe me when asked to a ball, sure they don't wear no tops to their dresses at all. I've seen them myself, and you could not in truth tell that if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary Machree, where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea. There's beautiful girls here, and never you mind. Beautiful shapes nature never designed. Lovely complexions of roses and cream. But let me remark, with regard to the same, for if at those roses you venture to sip, the colors would all come away on your lip. But I'll wait for that sweet rose that's waiting for me in the place where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea.
By lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now the prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the ground, I rebelled, they put me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. While she lived in hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Let's see. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. it's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Ho! Fasten your seatbelts for a musical tour of the Emerald Isle. Alone, all alone, by the wave-washed strand, all alone in the crowded hall. Oh, the hall, it is gay, and the waves, they are grand, but my heart is not here at all. It flies far away by night and by day to the times and the joys that are gone. But I never will forget that sweet maiden that I met near the valley of Slievenamon. Well, I just dropped in to see you all. I'll only stay a while. I came to see how you're getting on, and I came to see your smile. I'm happy to be back again to greet you big and small, for there's no place else on earth just like the homes of Donegal. It's my own Irish home, far across the foam, although I've oft times left it in foreign lands to roam. No matter where I wander, to cities near or far, sure me heart is at home in old Ireland, in the county of Armagh. And now for the long trip down to the lovely folks in County Kerry. The pale moon was rising above the green mountain, and the sun was declining beneath the blue sea, as I strayed with my love near the pure crystal fountain that flows on the beautiful vale of Tralee. She was lovely and fair, like the roses of summer, yet it was not her beauty alone that won me. I know it was the truth in her eyes ever dawning that made me love Mary, the Rose of Tralee. Oh, how lovely to be by the shores of Lough Ree on the beautiful midsummer's morning, looking over the lake where the bright waters break, by the hills in the county Roscommon. I left from my home in the town of Athlone on my way to the Three Jolly Pigeons. It was near Glassentown, on the road I sat down. I looked over the beautiful Shannon. Lough Ree, oh Lough Ree, where the three counties meet, Longford, Westmeath and Roscommon. As I stroll round her banks by the heather and peat, where the memories are never forgotten. Oh, but there's no place like home, ha-ha. In Dublin's fair city, where the girdles are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Now she was a fishmonger, and for sure 'twas no wonder, for so was her father and mother before. And they both wheeled their barrows through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Sunday morning, up like a lark, I think I'll take a walk in the park. Yeah, hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. I got someone waiting for me. When I see her, I know that you'll say, hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. Beautiful Sunday. This is my beautiful day. When you say that you love me. Whoa, my, it's a beautiful day. I'd like to play a game that is so much fun, and it's not so very hard to do. The name of the game is Simple Simon Says, and I would like for you to play it too. Put your hands in the air.
Simple Simon Says.
Shake 'em all around.
Simple Simon Says.
Do it when Simon says.
Simple Simon Says.
And you'll never be out. Simple Simon Says, put your hands on your head and let your backbone stretch, Simon Says. Simple Simon Says, put your hands on your head and let your backbone stretch, Simon Says. Put your hands on your head.
Simple Simon Says.
Shake him by your side.
Simple Simon Says.
Shake him to the left.
Simple Simon Says.
And shake him to the right. I've lived a life and done my part of running around. And never did I think I'd let a sweet love get me down. But now I see how wrong I was. You're part of every plan. Perhaps I'd pay, but come what may, my heart's at your command. Last night I saw you, darling, in the arms of someone new. I know that you don't love him, you just want to make me blue. I guess you think that hurting me will make me love you more. But someday from you, darling, this old heart will lock its door. Oh, this aching, breaking heart of mine is crazy over you. And I'm afraid to let you know I love you like I do. For if you knew how much I cared, I know what you would do. You drop me like the others and go find somebody new. I ride all the way home just to say I'm sorry. What can I say? I ran all the way I ran all the way home just to say I'm sorry. What can I say? I ran all the way, but now I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad. Let's make amends, we're more than just good friends. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ran all the way home just to say I'm sorry. What can I say? I ran all the way. When God created a woman for me, He must have been a beautiful mood to show the world what a woman could be. When He created a woman like you, He made the sun shine right out of your eyes. He made the moon blow right out of your hair. Put a soft summer breeze in your sides, so you could bring summer into the air. Woo! Me, oh my, you make me sigh. You're such a good-looking woman. The people stop, the people stare. You know it fills my heart with pride. You watch the rise, they're so surprised. You think you've fallen out of heaven. And if you listen to what they're talking about who's walking about with an angel at your side. Up there in heaven, I bet they are mad. I bet someone will want to know why. The most incredible angel they had was found to be quite unable to fly. Do you know what they had forgotten to do? Up there where they make all those beautiful things, they made an angel as lovely as you, but they forgot to make you with wings. Oh my, you make me sigh. You're such a good-looking woman. People stop, people stare. You know it fills my heart with pride. You watch the rise, you're so surprised. You think you've fallen out of heaven. And if you listen to what they're talking about who's walking about with an angel at your side. Woo! You're such a good-looking woman. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're such a good-looking woman. Come on, baby, and be my guest. Join the party and meet the rest. Everything's gonna be alright, so be my guest tonight. Come on, baby, you can rock and roll. You can even do the stroll. We're going to Lindy Hop and Susie Q. It's a special party just for you. My, oh my, gee, you're so fine. Don't let me down. I'll be your king if you will wear my crown. I'm gonna sing and the band's gonna play. I'm gonna make you queen for a day. Everything is gonna be alright, so be my guest tonight. I'll be a king if you will wear my crown. I'm gonna sing and the band's gonna play. I'm gonna make you queen for a day. Everything is gonna be alright, so be my guest tonight.
Forse non volete dire pur bene. Oh, I see the showcases are. There you go, perfect.
Who's that knocking on my door?
Old man trouble,
I know you've been there before.
old man trouble,
You told my girlfriend to leave home,
old man trouble,
Nej, vad knyter det?
and now she's sitting there all alone.
old man trouble.
I can tell it's you by the way you knock. My girl's door's still locked. You can spend your time, cause you ain't no friend of mine. Trouble would go away from my door.
Old man trouble,
And don't you never come back no more.
old
Fanns det där?
trouble. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I can tell it's you by the way you knock. My girl's door's still locked. You can spend your time, cause you ain't no friend of mine. Trouble would go away from my door.
Old man trouble,
And don't you never come back no more.
old man trouble. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, it's Saturday night and it's 8 o'clock. I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my baby out and take her to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressed and gonna be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we used to do. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? Or when you're sitting with your baby in the back row of the balcony. Well, it's Technicolor on the silver screen, the best in Hollywood. The popcorn on the candy store makes it all feel quite as good. There's a lot of pretty girls with figures that they try to hide. But there's none can compare with the girl here by my side. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? Or when you're sitting with your baby in the back row of the balcony. Hey, Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? Or when you're sitting with your baby in the back row of the balcony. Yes, Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? Or when you're sitting with your baby in the back row of the balcony. Yes, Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? Or when you're sitting with your baby in the back row of the balcony. sent a picture to a magazine with a note that read, would you like to be on movies and TV? Well, a letter came today. It said, come out to LA. So she's packed her bags and she'll soon be on her way. She's leaving for LA today. The bright light stole her country heart away. And there's nothing I can say that will make her wanna stay. She's leaving for LA today. I told her that the city can be cold, and that everything that matters isn't gold. When she gets on board that Greyhound bus, rides out in a cloud of dust, she'll be leaving the one who really loves her. She's leaving for LA today. The bright light stole her country heart away. And there's nothing I can say that will make her wanna stay. She's leaving for LA today. Said she wants to be a movie queen up there on that silver screen. Said she wants her picture on the covers of a magazine. She's leaving for LA today. The bright light stole her country heart away.
Oh, commercial.
And there's nothing I can say that will make her wanna stay. She's leaving for LA today. She's leaving for LA today. Let's fly down, let's ride down to Chopin Street. That rhythm, the music, oh, that Chopin beat. They're your bands, they're our bands. They dress so neat. We go dancing to the big sound, jiving in the big crowd, down on Chopin Street. I've been there, I've danced there. It's quite a treat to see those great Chopins drive down the street. The big halls, the small ones, and the marquees too. There's Dickie Rock standing at the candy store, Doc Carl knocking on someone's door, down on Chopin Street. Oh, that trumpet, the guitar, and saxophone, the keyboard, oh, that drummer, and the slide trombone, that bass player likes his place there, and singer too. Yes, they make up the big band. Yes, we call it Chopin, down drifters, the Dixies, and Big Tom too. The Freshmen and Capitol, born to be with you. It's night time, the right time to dance away those blues. Hucka-buckin' with Brendan, rock and rollin' with Dolan, down on Showband Street. The lights in the dance halls have all gone out, but those singers and swingers are still about. The Clippers were only nippers when they started out. So good night and God bless them was their final shout when down on Showband Street. So good night and God bless them was their final shout when down on Showband Street. I had a dream that Elvis came to Ireland one day. He said he heard of show bands and he thought he'd like to stay. He travelled round the dance halls from Cork to Donegal and listened to the show bands where the dancers had a ball. One night he went to Castlebar to a dance hall in Mayo to hear a band from Monaghan. They said he had to go. The dancers packed into the hall, you wouldn't fit another. And there he was, Big Tom McBride, singing Gentle Mother. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. He took a trip to Mullingar to hear a fellow sing. A young man in a white suit sang the answer to everything. The king told Joe, you are a pro and I know you'll travel far, and I hope to hear you sing again when I'm back in Mullingar. The O'Donnell boy was calling, so Elvis came to see. 3,000 screaming women there were drinking cups of tea. Elvis, can't you see I'm busy pouring out the brew? I know you are the king, alright, but you have to join the queue. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. Brendan Barr and Dickie Rock called Elvis up one day. We thank you for your music and we hope to meet someday. The songs you sing are in our hearts and stay with us forever. It's better us to say these things to you, it's now or never. Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. said he had to go. He left Gracelands to join a band in heaven's greatest show. Now sings his songs with Butch and Doc and Brendan, Sean and Joe. And they all love to harmonize in their own show band show. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. Hey Elvis, Elvis, do you want to join a band? I know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand. We know you don't play saxophone, but your singing will do grand.